as hot as Los Angeles. Like Michelangelo got to Rome, not even stopping to water his horse. The illustrious sculptor sped like a comet toward the papal palace,
where I met Vincenzo Cardinal Portinari.
The year was 1507.
1508.
Roughly. Mike, how goes it? Have a seat. How was the hotel? How's your trip?
I haven't been to a hotel.
I can't. Have a seat, please. I can't say what an honor it is. I am psyched to have here Michelangelo Buonarroti, the painter, sculptor, architect, man about town. David. You did David.
Yes.
Moses. And now the Sistine ceiling.
I haven't been paid for Moses.
Yeah, you have to take that up with the head man.
Speaking of the Pope.
Hold that thought.
Speaking of the Pope.
Hold that thought.
I see.
What up? Yeah. I can't talk right now. Gotta go. Got Michelangelo Buonarroti here right now. He's painting the Sistine Chapel for us right this minute. Oh, yeah. Later. I can't. Gotta go. Yeah. And some people stop talking. There was Niccolo Machiavelli. He says to say hi. Now, Mike, let's talk about that ceiling.
When am I getting paid for Moses?
Like I said,
Then I'll take it up with the Pope.
Mike, the Pope is in battle.
Do you realize what I went through to get here? Then I might as well go.
Mike, we need to talk about the ceiling.
I don't have any idea when I'm getting paid.
It's not my department.
May I ask what your department is?
We'll have a friendly little talk, no business. Let's talk about those plans.
What plans?
We're up there, the ceiling, what people will see when they come into the Sistine Chapel.
I don't make plans.
Something in your head? You're a lot like me. Hold it. See, I turned it off.
The painting will feature scenes from the Bible,
Impressive.
such as the creation
Excellent.
and the fall,
Mike, this is intense.
the expulsion from Eden.
Mike, this is spiritual. Got a love interest?
For whom?
Adam.
Eve.
Besides Eve.
There was no one besides Eve.
There's gotta be.
There was no one besides Eve, except animals.
You don't want to go there. No, there's gotta be some woman besides Eve, someone who says, hey there, big guy. Stirs up a little intrigue.
That is not my reading of the Bible.
You got angels?
Yes.
Have a picture of them flying, coming at Lucifer with their swords out, little action.
The Bible doesn't need action.
You're absolutely right. Fires, battles, floods, destruction of cities, lust. Gotta tap into that.
Why are you giving me advice?
I'm just saying, needs a little enhancement. Mike, you're hell of a sculptor, painter, but we're just getting sidetracked.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about, the big picture, which is my department. What'll bring people into that chapel?
I'm going.
Mike, you realize you'd be giving up? You realize the opportunity we have here? The Parthenon of Greece, 7 wonders of the world, and now the Sistine ceiling by Portinari and Michelangelo. Or Michelangelo and Portinari if you prefer.
Do you paint?
I wouldn't know if a paintbrush hit me in the face.
I'm going.
But that's not important. Mike, I know how to bring people in here. You know how to draw a picture. You know a partnership. I can give you perspectives.
Tell the Pope I'm waiting to get paid.
And so Michelangelo began work on the Sistine ceiling.
Every day I would climb to the top of the scaffold and work on the ceiling. every day and into night.
I would supervise.
So I would sometimes attach a candle to my cap so that I could see. And with my vision fully before me, I would mix the plaster and paint while the plaster was still fresh.
Like, what are you doing? You're painting on what plaster?
It's called fresco.
Is that going to take a while? Why don't you just put the plaster all up there and then paint it?
That is not the effect I'm seeking.
All right, then someone else will be in charge, and who knows what they'll want. Yo, Mike,
It's best just to ignore him.
pumped up profits. These guys look like, I love it. These guys look like they've been to the gym. This is really going to bring, yo, Mike, what's with the nudity?
As from God,
You can't have nudity. We got little old ladies coming in here for Christmas Day. What's with the attitude?
now you know what a paintbrush looks like.
Big joke. You throw a paintbrush at me.
Neither you, nor the Pope, nor St. Peter himself is going to tell me how to paint.
You know what I've been through for you to get this approved?
I'm not interested.
I talked to Curia, College of Cardinals, Lucrezia Borgia, Sophia Loren. Where you going now?
Back to Florence.
To do what?
I have no idea.
What kind of work can you get in Florence? What can you do? What can you do there?
Sell tires.
Good go. I've had enough of your artistic temperament. What am I going to tell the Pope? So I did what I had to do. Made plans. Or had plans made. Whatever your take is. His Holiness Pope Julius returned to Rome, full of the pageantry earned by his glory.
Portnoy, what are you doing?
Your Holiness, back from the wars.
To keep the Papal States together. I have spent months riding in fields. To what purpose?
To add to your glory.
Where's Michelangelo?
History.
History. What do you mean, history? As in his works will go down in history?
History as in gone. History.
Did you say something?
I just try to give him some suggestions. Just to make him a little less artistic.
You do realize he's a painter. Now, Portinari, do you hear me?
Yes,
I want you to get Michelangelo back.
we've got other artists.
I'm not interested in other artists.
We've got Raphael. Got Da Vinci. If you would learn to focus.
Portinari, do you hear me?
How am I supposed to bring him back?
That's your problem.
Would you hear me out on this?
On what?
Would you at least look at these plans here?
What? Who is that?
It's a picture of you, Your Holiness. Huh? Huh?
What is that?
That's me since I came up with this.
That's soon enough.
Let's get more. Here's the Medici, a banking fame.
What is that?
That's a racehorse. People are into racehorses.
I'm out of
You
here.
have to throw them. Why don't you come up with your own plans since mine don't suit you?
I have a better idea.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I want you to tear the chapel down and use it for a parking lot.
That might work. We get up a shopping mall right next to it.
Mm-hmm. Now, Portinari, do you hear me?
Get your hands off the goods.
I want you to get Michelangelo back.
These vestments cost money.
I don't want to see you back until Michelangelo's with you.
Then you can deal with them.
Portnoy, Portnari, there's a place to the west of here called America. You can be its first bishop.
All right, I'm going. Let him do whatever he wants. And you see who's right. So I hopped a plane to Florence, and I found him changing titles.
What are you
Mike.
doing? What are you doing here?
We miss ya. How's business?
You know, there's a certain naivete that comes with being an artist. That's the only way you'll ever become an artist. You have no idea what you're getting into. To get beat up at work every day. To spend your time arguing with assholes.
Huh?
Then you get home, you're so tired you can barely hold a chisel. What do you want?
We want you to come back. Got money.
That won't do it.
Got money for Moses. Got money for the Sistine Chapel. Can pay whatever you want. Roman sunsets, Adam nude, Adam as a monk. Pope says whatever he wants.
Then he's back.
You're coming back. Mike, don't have to worry about your horse. Got it. Plane tickets. Hey, Mike. I got a commission on that money. Just kidding!
So, I return to Rome.
Resume work on the ceiling.
And gradually, the biblical, for 4 years,
Very long time.
and gradually, the biblical pageant unfolded across the space of the ceiling. Climbing to the top of the scaffold every day, I stretched the pictorial art beyond its limits, going beyond form to the pure contemplation of God.
And I would help. Little dab over there, Mike.
That's it.
What?
That's it.
Portnari,
I'm not supposed to say anything now?
I'm done.
Michelangelo,
Get someone else.
you remember who's paying you.
I haven't been paid for 2 months.
Let him go, whining baby.
Now, Portnari,
Bishop of America?
I'm going to make you the head of an office.
What office?
The office for the perpetuation of the faith.
What is that?
Somebody has to raise revenue for this.
This involves ideas, doesn't it?
Big ideas.
Concepts.
Big concepts.
Your Holiness, the wheels are already turning.
Go to it,
And
Portnari.
leave me alone.
Michelangelo, get up that scaffold. I did not last. I was buried in the vault beneath the church before the paint was dry. But my fame was trumpeted by that work, by the stones on which church history is built, and by the basilica built for me by Bramante and Michelangelo, that served as the stage for my successors.
Who are more religious than Pope Julius?
Who does not know of Michelangelo? Who has not come from the 4 corners of the earth to see my statues, my paintings and buildings?
And who hasn't played church bingo, which I came up with? Who's won? Listening to all this, whose vision has prevailed into the 21st century? The warrior pope, the difficult artist, or the man of ideas?